Hello, Gemini. Gemini, welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at the vibe of the week. We are going to be looking at the messages that the divine wants to give you at this present moment in time. So as we are looking at these cards, it is going to be important for you to allow your intuition to be available, because your intuition is going to elaborate on the messages that you are receiving, so that this reading, it becomes powerful and it becomes personal. So a tarot card has jumped out, and the tarot card is saying to you that there is a karmic situation that we need to pay attention. We need to bring to the forefront of your mind. I'm going to get another card, and then we're going to get some tarot cards as well. So let's talk first of all about the karmic situation that is here. It is interesting to me that you've received our oracle card that is also telling you to keep going. Okay, for some of you, you've made major changes in your life. And for some reason, there could be temptation to go back to the past, to go back to your comfort zone, even though it wasn't so comfortable. But sometimes things that are not comfortable, but they're familiar, they bring us some type of comfort. And the divine is saying that there is great things that are waiting for you on the other side. So don't turn around to the past. Because if you turn around and go back to that relationship, if you turn around and go back to that behavior that you promised yourself that you were going to cut out of your life, if you welcome the people that always hurt you, those family members, those friends, yes, they come back and apologize. They come back and give you sweet, empty promises. And because you're a nice person, you're an empath, you forgive. And guess what happens? You go back and you find yourself locked in a karmic situation. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Divine is saying that this year, 2024, is the year to end karmic cycle. We are in the year that is associated with the number 8. So very much you're going to be seeing that perhaps this month, or at least the theme of this year, is going to be about ending karmic cycles, ending karmic relationships, ending karmic behaviors, and much, much more. So you could see that maybe, like I said, you left a relationship behind. You're doing great. Things are starting to make sense. You're starting to heal. You're starting to feel better. And suddenly you receive a message. Hey, we need to talk. Hey, I need to apologize. Hey, I need to explain myself. And like I said, because you're an empath, because you're a nice person, you give this person another opportunity, yet another opportunity to hurt you again, by opening up the doors and letting this person in, by swimming back to a situation where you know deep down in your heart and in your soul how it's going to end. The divine is saying for you, it's time for you to understand that karmic situations are things that will keep on repeating themselves over and over again until you've learned the lesson. You've been hurt enough. You've got what this situation, what this person wanted to teach you. And finally, you're able to go in a new direction and start a new beginning and find your soulmate, find your dream home, find your dream job, find that dream that is waiting to manifest itself in your life once you have graduated from this karmic situation. So for some of you, this is a love situation. For some of you, this is how you make your money. Are you always maybe getting fired from a job or quitting a job because you don't like your co-workers? You find another job only to find the same type of people, only to find the same type of toxic behavior. This is what a karmic cycle is. You can keep changing and go to different relationships with people, go to different jobs, go to different situations. But if you haven't learned everything that you needed to know, the karmic cycle will keep repeating itself until finally you grasp the lesson. And then the karmic cycle frizzles away and it's ended. So the divine is saying that for some of you, you've already left situations behind. You've already closed relationships. You've already burned that bridge to a crisp. So you are not tempted to go back. Like I said, there is something better that is waiting for you on the other side. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get our tarot cards to see how the divine wants to elaborate this message for you. Gemini, as I'm getting our tarot cards, we have our full moon ceremony that is going to be happening on the 25th of January, and we are going to be doing our cord cutting. We're going to be doing our banishing. We're going to be doing our spiritual cleanses, because this is what the energies of the full moon is all about. It's great for releasing. New moons are perfect for planting our seeds of intention. We have our card of the Seven of Swords, rather the Seven of Wands, which is quite interesting. So we're going to talk about this, especially connected to keep going, especially connected to karmic situations. Okay, so let's get more cards. Look at that. Synchronicities. I want you right now, if you're seeing the synchronicities, if you're understanding why this message is coming up, because this message is going to be powerful for you this week, and you have the number 8, the karmic cycle that we spoke about, and it is repeated here. So in the comment section below, I want you to comment 88. Go and do that now as we're getting our next tarot card. There's a lot of messages that are coming up for you. So I really want you to pay close attention, because like I said, this week it just feels like there's a lot that is going to come in, that is going to liberate you once and for all from karmic situations, from situations where people are always taking from you. You're always giving. And like I told you, you're an empath. You feel sorry for people. You're giving people second, third, fourth chances, only for them to repeat the same behavior. The divine is saying that for some of you, this is a way of how you're giving money to people. Someone comes in, they are crying, they're in a terrible situation. They come in and say, hey, can I borrow some money? But they've borrowed money from you 10 times already, and they've never paid it back. And just because they come crying, you open up your hands and you're giving. The divine is saying it is now time to learn to create boundaries and to say no. No from people who suck your energy. No from people who are energy vampires. No from people who are always taking and never giving back. You are always pouring into other people, but no one is ever pouring into your cup. Well, in 2024, things are about to change. The divine is saying, as you start to set boundaries, as you start to say no, you are going to see that you are going to ruffle some feathers. Some people are not going to be happy because you receive the energies of the Seven of Wands. You can see that you're here. Okay, you're saying your prayers, you're connecting to the divine, you're stepping in your power, you're learning to say no, you're creating boundaries, you're breaking karmic cycles, you're cutting those cords. You're doing your return to sender, and you have put yourself in this divine protective bubble that is recommended for you. Because the divine wants you to know and wants you to hear this loud and clearly, that the more you start stepping in your power, the more you start creating boundaries and saying no, the more people are going to turn against you. The more people are going to be mean. They are going to want to pop your bubble. They're going to tell you that you're being selfish for not wanting to share your resources, your time. But you're seeing that by sharing your time and resources, you are leaving yourself depleted. You are leaving yourself spiritually empty, financially empty, physically, emotionally empty. And why? For people who you can never go to in time of your crisis. You always have to deal with your crisis all by yourself. When an emergency comes, when things don't go right, when you are heartbroken, who do you call? No one. You have to be strong for yourself. But Gemini, you are the person that everyone goes to when minor things go wrong. Straight away, they pick up the phone, they come running to you to cry on your shoulder. And they take your energy. They take your energy and you feel tired. You feel depleted. When they leave your home, when they leave the conversation, they feel good. They've got a spring on their step. But you feel empty. You feel tired, exhausted, depleted. And the divine is saying to you that you have to really understand what this message is all about, because it is time to liberate you from that hero complex. Time to take that superhero cape off and stop rescuing people from themselves. People keep going and making mess after mess after mess in their life because they know they've got you to come and borrow money from, to come and, can I stay at your home, to come and take from. And the divine is saying that this creates a vacuum in your energy. For some of you, it even creates some type of resentment because when your call is coming from that certain person, you know that they only call you when they're going through some breakup. When they're in a relationship, when they're happy, you never hear from them. And the divine is saying, why are you still giving? So understand that when you start saying no, some people are going to come and want to burst your bubble. They're going to come and start gossiping, saying mean things about you. Suddenly they forget all those millions of times that you helped them, all those millions of times that you listened to them, all those millions of times that you poured into their empty cup. Even when you felt empty, even when you felt depleted, you still showed up for them. And the divine is saying, 2024, this is going to change. Just be aware that some people are not going to like that you're starting to take care of yourself. You're starting to put yourself first. They are going to call you selfish. But are they selfish for not wanting to help themselves? Are they not selfish from always wanting to put their burdens on your shoulders? The divine is saying that this message is here to liberate you because you're receiving our major arcana card of the Hanged Man. You are literally waiting for divine information, for that light bulb to finally go off in your head, for you to finally understand that you are not being selfish by saying no. The divine is saying to you, it is going to be important for you to wait and to start seeing how people start treating you, how people start acting when you say no. When you start standing in your power, when you start saying, I cannot do that for you, you have to do it yourself. It is like a child learning to walk. The parent cannot keep on holding to the child. The child is not going to walk. So the divine is saying that for some of you, people use you as a crutch. They're capable of rescuing themselves, but why would they rescue themselves when they know that you are capable and are always willing to come and be the superhero in a situation? So that superhero complex is not going to cut it anymore. This is time to see the light, to see people's behaviors, especially when they have nothing to take from you. When you are saying no, look at how different they act. Look at how different they treat you. So before you go back to situations, take note of everything that this reading told you, because indeed it is time to move away from karmic situation. This is what this reading is all about, and to start looking into your future and to get excited of what you are creating for yourself, because you are now here to rescue, to help yourself, and you're not allowing people to bring their darkness into your life. So the divine is saying, keep going, look forward, don't look back. Okay, and at the bottom, or rather at the back of this card, the divine is closing off this reading, Gemini, telling you that remember, the choices you make today will determine your future, will determine your experience. And sometimes, like I said, your experience is going to look like people being mad at you because they cannot keep on coming and taking money from you, borrowing from you. You are now demanding your money back and you're willing to take action. People cannot just keep on coming and using you as a doorstep, as a doormat. And you're saying no. And then you're watching people's behavior. How not nice they become. How dismissive, disinterested in you when they see you as someone who brings no value to their life. So the divine is saying you're making a choice to empower yourself, to preserve your wealth, to preserve your energy, and to preserve yourself spiritually also. So the divine is wanting you to understand that this year, 2024, is all about ending karmic cycles. It's all about listening to divine counsel and divine wisdom, because you are about to do great things and you need your energy. You need your resources, your talents, and you need to be focused on where you are going rather than keep on going back to rescue people who are not even interested in rescuing themselves. So Gemini, this is the reading that I have for you. If you found value in this reading, please share it with anyone else who will find this message uplifting and inspiring. They do not have to be a Gemini. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And remember to comment 88 in the comment section below. I'm going to see you in your next reading. It's a goodbye from me.